Hey guys, it's Marissa, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing with you information and tips on how to register for classes at FIT and how to do your housing information. So yeah, I hope that this helps you out, and let's just get started. Hopefully the screen isn't too fuzzy, so I'm just going to show you how to do this. So you're going to go onto your MyFIT account, and then you're going to go to registration. When you make your mock schedule, you're going to want to go to look up classes to add, and then select your year. So you're going to want to do an advanced search just because it shows you a lot more. So I'm just going to pick a class. And then if you're just going to FIT regular as a full-time student, just keep it at all right here. But if you're going to SUNY Korea, obviously you're going to need to change that. But if you're a regular student at FIT full-time, just keep it the way it is. And then search. So it's going to pop up and show you all of the classes. Now this is like months after the class registration opens, so most of the classes are closed, but if you look over here, the C means it's closed. But when you're making your schedule, you're going to want to pay attention to the CRN number, which is right here, because those are the numbers you're going to enter when you make your schedule so you get the classes you want. But here's the credits that you get, here's the course, the title, what days it is, R means Thursday, and then the time, and then right here under cap, that means capacity, that's how many seats are open in the class, like in general, that's how many seats that class can just hold. And then ACT, which stands for actual, is how many students are actually in the class. So you can see here that all of these say 27 and 27, which means that those classes are full. So under remaining, it says 0. But there is a class down here that is on Fridays that has 27 capacity and only 17 people in it, so there's 10 spots left. So that's just basically how you figure it out, and here's your professor and where it's located. So once you have a class, you can either click on it and then just add it, and then hit register. Making your mock schedule, that won't be there. You're not going to be able to hit register. And what I mean by a mock schedule is you're making up a schedule that would work for all the classes you need to take, so that way when you actually go to register, it's very quick. Go back. So that's how you basically make your mock schedule. So make sure you make at least 2. I made 2. I had one that I really loved, and I actually ended up getting that schedule, so it worked out great because I got right on, I think it was May 30th at like 9:30 when it opened. So I would go to register/add drop classes when I'm actually registering. Here, this basically just shows me what I'm registered for. I'm not going to show all those, so just going to show you what you would need to know. So as you can see right here, it says CRNs, and you remember I told you to write those numbers down. When you're actually registering, you're just going to click here, type all of those numbers in, and you can fill it up, and then you're going to want to hit submit, and then those classes will all be added all at once. So this is how I got my schedule the way I wanted it, because I knew all the CRNs. I typed them all in, hit submit, and within a few minutes I had the schedule I wanted. So basically housing comes next, and you're going to pay your $500 deposit if you're staying in a dorm, but FIT will actually email you these things and you'll know about these. So you're going to pay that deposit, and then you're going to get told if you are on the wait list or if you got approved to go ahead and do housing. So when you are approved to go ahead and do housing, you're going to go under residential life, and then you're going to go to my housing. When you get on the housing portal, when it's actually your time to select your room, you're going to get a time and a date, and you're going to go up to room selection and then select a room or suite. A few things you need to know is that if you are staying in a dorm, you have to have your roommates accepted. Like, you have to add them up here on roommate/suite mates, and they have to be approved. Here's what happened to me. We planned on getting a quad, so I had 3 other roommates, and we all hit accept for each other on the roommate thing, and it was fine. And then we waited until we got our room selection date and time. So everybody selects on the same date. I think it was like July 18th or something like that. And then everybody gets a time. So it's to your advantage to have the roommate with the earliest time pick your room. Now I had 11:41, which is only an hour and 41 minutes after this opens. So it starts at 10. And then at 11:41 was my turn, so I thought we would be okay and we'd be able to get the dorm we wanted. But little did we know was that this year, FIT did this thing called inclusive housing, and if you signed up, you could room with somebody of a different gender in your room, which is a great thing to do. So that's awesome. But what we did not know was that if you signed up for that, you could only stay in co-ed and alumni, so Nagler isn't even a choice. So if you're trying to avoid Nagler, just pick that. Basically, they split up all the rooms you can select from gender inclusive and then non-gender inclusive. So by the time I got on there, all of the apartment styles were gone for me. My dog is in here, sorry. So basically when I got on there at 11:41, all of the rooms were gone that were apartment style, even the doubles, anything. All the apartment style rooms were gone. And then there was people in the group meet. So if they signed up for gender inclusive housing, they still could see apartment style rooms on the room selection. And unfortunately I can't show you because it's over with, but so that was very disappointing. Like if we had known, we would have signed up for that and then we would have been able to get the room we wanted. But I guess we'll just have to deal with it, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more FIT or college-related videos, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!